Good evening.
Good evening.
I have a problem with one little paragraph. It's on page 88. And it's number 6. And it says, to help maintain the character of existing established neighborhoods, consider allowing the same pattern of development as in the past, even though this might result in lesser setbacks, smaller lots, or multifamily units not generally allowed under the current zoning designation for that area. Well, I think we can strike that part out right now. One of the worst problems we have in this city, and I don't think this is any secret, is that we have too much old, run-down multifamily homes on tiny little lots that were built in 1900 and 1910 and 1920. This is not 1920 anymore. We have had nothing but crime, filth, drugs, and all kinds of other problems because of these type of properties. The last thing we need, and I am telling you, I live on Main Street, I know this is the last thing we need in this city. We have way too much multifamily housing as it is. The city has been spending money to get rid of it. It is a problem. Unfortunately, we can't go back to 1955. Everything was fine. The houses were well maintained. People moved into these houses. My parents lived in a multifamily house in 1961 when they first got married. It was a common thing. You moved into a multifamily house, you worked, you saved up, you bought a home. Or maybe you'd buy the multifamily house and you'd live in it and rent the other floor. Many people did this. This is a thing of the past. We do have some well-maintained multifamily homes in Bristol. We do. But we have a lot worse. We have a lot more that are run down. We don't need this anymore. So I think that whole part there can just be stricken. And then we get to the next paragraph. 7. Discourage multifamily development, including 2 to 4 family units within established stable. Why are they stable? They're single-family neighborhoods. Those are the only stable ones. Within established, stable, single-family neighborhoods, except where conversion of existing buildings to multifamily development might be appropriate, or in order to provide for land use transition, encourage neighborhood stabilization and/or preserve historic buildings. Well, I would change that to discourage multifamily development and put a period at the end of it. Okay? We have a city planner here and an assistant city planner here that do not live in Bristol. And I find it very difficult to believe that this type of thing that they are supporting, that they would want in their own hometowns. I don't want any more of it here. There is a reason people don't come here, and there is a reason people are living here. They don't feel safe anymore. I don't feel safe up there anymore. And I've never been afraid to live up there. Never. I've chased hookers and drug dealers and all kinds of filthy people out of my neighborhood. But I'm tired of it. And if you think for 2 seconds that it makes sense to squeeze in more multifamily homes into these neighborhoods, I've got news for you. It doesn't work. Go drive these neighborhoods. It doesn't work. You can't put too many people into, it's like a pressure cooker. These people have got to go. And the only way we are going to get rid of this type of people in this town, the people who are committing crimes, the people who we read in the paper every day, that are dealing drugs and doing all these things in our town that we don't like, we're not going to get rid of them if we keep building this type of housing. We don't need any more of it. I don't think I can be any more clear on that. I can't even believe a paragraph like that would be in the plan of development. And you know, one last thing. At the end of the day, you folks spend all your time and spending your volunteer time, and I know how that is. I know it's your own free time where you'd rather be home with your families, and you're down here doing this. And I give you an awful lot of credit. My wife was on the Board of Ed for 6.5 years. I understand. I really do. But at the end of the day, when this plan of development gets adopted, however it gets adopted, the Zoning Commission consistently ignores it. And they do what they want. Thank you.
Thank you.